how to slow down aging and prevent diseases with this not-so-ancient secret. Welcome to the Absolute Approach podcast with Clara DH, and this is your health episode.
Namaste, this is Clara, yoga and meditation teacher, entrepreneur, author, and global speaker. Welcome to the Absolute Approach podcast by Clara DH. Let this podcast serve as your mighty and soul-driven map in this life. Just because the perfect life that you dream of is not happening this second, it does not mean that it's never going to happen. Driven by power and purpose, you can paint your perfect life with the Absolute Approach. Each week, I will be sharing with you my insights on the most important pillars of our lives: our mind, body, spirit, wealth, and relationships. Expect compelling and sometimes unorthodox views on wellness, entrepreneurship, success, manifestation, and love. If you are on a quest of taking a quantum leap to live the life that you have always visualized, this podcast is for you.
Developing healthy eating habits to slow down aging process also includes incorporating spices into everyday dishes. Spices stimulate optimal digestion, cleanse the tract of toxic wastes, and avoid discomforts such as gas and bloating. While there is a long list of Ayurvedic spices, the 5 most essential spices are fennel. It contains substantial quantities of fiber. Now, fiber decreases the risk of heart disease because it helps decrease the total amount of cholesterol in the blood. Now, coriander. It helps lower blood sugar, fights infection, and promotes heart, brain, skin, and digestive health. Cumin increases antioxidant intake, promotes digestion, provides iron, and may improve blood sugar control and may reduce foodborne illnesses. Cardamom can lower blood pressure, improve breathing, and aid weight loss. Now, this is the most common one in our kitchen: ginger. Loaded with antioxidants and compounds that prevent stress and damage to the body's DNA. It is one of the best anti-inflammatory ingredient that you can use. Also, ghee. It's not a spice, but it's a rich source of vitamins, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Although we should consume fat with moderation, research shows that eating fatty foods such as ghee can help the body absorb some necessary vitamins and minerals. Now, these are just a few of the many benefits of these spices. Studies have shown that these spices optimize digestion by helping the body produce adequate amounts of digestive enzymes and bile, both necessary for healthy digestion. Now, a damaged intestinal wall can cause leaky gut syndrome, leading to various symptoms beyond digestive troubles. Now, leaky gut allows microbes to pass freely in and out of the intestinal tract, adversely impacting microbiome health. A healthy gut blocks the entry of bad bacteria into the GI tract. However, these particles can easily invade our bodies and kill the beneficial microbes with a leaky gut. Now, beyond eating all the right things at the right time in the right proportion, Ayurveda teaches us to properly combine our food because a balanced diet is necessary for a healthy living. Every food possesses distinct qualities as they are grown and cooked differently. They are also digested differently. Combining foods with discordant energies can lead to bloating, gas, indigestion, and eventually toxic accumulation. Now, Ayurveda advises against combining fruits, especially melons, with any other food. Fruits are quick to digest. Now, when combined with slower digesting food, it stays in the digestive tract too long, leading to fermentation. When food ferments in the body, it releases gases that cause the abdomen to distend. Other crucial food mixtures to stay away from are beans and cheese, and bananas and milk. Yes, you heard me right, bananas and milk. Ayurveda also believes that milk and melon shouldn't be eaten together. Melons are a rich source of iron and have a higher water content. Mixing it with milk, which acts as a laxative, impedes digestion. You'll be surprised by how many fruits are discordant with milk. To make it simple for you, here is what you should know. In Ayurveda, fruits are not dessert. Now, here is something that might surprise you. Ayurveda instructs against the combination of milk and bananas. I know. Right now, some of you are thinking back to all those banana milkshakes you have had. Perhaps some of you even took some before listening to this podcast or watching this YouTube video, or you're probably drinking one right now while reading. Well, Ayurveda discourages that. The combination of milk and bananas can be a serious cause of heartburn and bloating. It is one of the most common and yet most dangerous food combinations. Many of the things that we mix with milk turn out to be incompatible. All the milkshakes and smoothies, yes, these things look good and taste good. So we think they're all good, but they are not. Excess consumption of these combination products causes a significant imbalance in the body, leading to discomfort and diseases. Fortunately, there are a lot of non-dairy plant-based milk products available in the market. You can even easily prepare them at home as well. Now, there are a few exceptions to fruits that you can mix with milk. These include mangoes and avocados. The sweetness of the mango melts well with milk to give you the ample energy. Now, avocados have a creamy, buttery texture compatible with milk. These fruit combinations support weight gain, so you can keep this in mind if that is your weight goal. Now, Ayurveda discourages a lot, but it also encourages too. One of the combinations that Ayurveda recommends is taking coffee with cinnamon. Now, most people will agree that coffee stimulates the senses, getting you all excited, pumped, and ready for the day. However, after that stimulating boost, a plummet in energy and emotions comes. That's where cinnamon comes in. Cinnamon prevents the dip that occurs after the caffeine kick. So sprinkle cinnamon on your coffee to avoid fluctuating energy and emotions. You'll most likely love the flavor too. Now, in Ayurveda, one fundamental practice to ensure a balanced diet is incorporating all the different types in your meal: sweet, salty, sour, spicy, bitter, and acerbic. This guarantees that you do not miss out on any essential nutrient or food class. Now, there are more helpful Ayurvedic practices for longevity. Number 1, the 100-step habit. In Ayurveda, we have Shata Pavali, which directly translates to 100 Shata steps Pavali. It is the practice of taking 100 steps after eating or improved states of the brain, belly, and overall health. If you pay enough attention to your body, you may notice that you get a sluggish feeling after a meal, even tempting you to take a nap sometimes. Giving into sluggishness counters the health benefits of the meal you've just had, while Shata Pavali complements it. The 100-step after meal habit activates the body's gastric enzymes necessary to facilitate the digestive processes, effectively improving the absorption of nutrients and preventing disorders such as constipation, heartburn, acid reflux, and bloating. It also boosts metabolism, prompting the body to burn more calories, an essential factor in managing weight. In contrast, being sedentary after meals significantly slows down metabolism, causing you to gain weight easily, even if you eat small portions. Walking prevents and manages diabetes as well by lowering blood sugar. Studies show that our glucose levels peak 30 minutes after food consumption. Now, by walking, the body uses glucose for energy instead of absorbing it, leading to elevated blood sugar, or what we call hyperglycemia. Now, how long should you wait to take a walk after you eat? You should definitely not start your 100 steps immediately after your last bite. Instead, give your digestive system time to recognize its upcoming task and receive proper blood circulation. Allow 25 to 40 minutes before you take your walk and make it a point not to overdo walking. Shatapa Valley, or 100 steps, which roughly translates to 10 to 15 minutes of walking, should suffice. Now, good sleeping habits. A good sleep culture is necessary for maintaining a healthy life and gut. Sometimes life can get so busy that we find time for nothing else but work. Although this for many people is an inevitable reality, the truth remains that work is only secondary to life. And my hope for you, my friend, is for you to live longer with energy, beauty, and wisdom so you can bless more lives. And if you enjoyed this episode and you want to hear more of these kinds of episodes, send us an email, let us know, send me a message in my socials at ClaraDayH. And if you are listening to this before April 2022, my book, How to Never Diet Forever, the 9 Powerful Secrets to Live a Life of Beauty, Longevity, and Fulfillment Without Counting Calories Ever, will be released a few weeks from now. We will be announcing how you can pre-order via my socials at ClaraDayH. Make sure you're following me so you can grab the signed limited first edition copy. Stay tuned, my friend, and stay amazing.
And thank you for joining me in this week's episode of the Absolute Approach podcast by ClaraDayH. Download this episode or share it with the people you care for. Let's connect through my socials at ClaraDayH. You can send in your questions or share what you think of this week's episode. See you next Tuesday, and until then, believe in your power and embrace your purpose. Stay amazing, my friend. Namaste.